So what is executive presence and why does it even matter? Well, despite contrasting styles of many of my clients, often they will have one thing in common. At one point in their career, they had each been advised to develop stronger executive presence. What did they mean by that? As Susan Bates, CEO of Bates Communication says, is it about standing taller, wearing a more tailored suit, or speaking louder in meetings? Now you may even be wondering, do we really need a definition of executive presence? Does it really warrant or really play such a significant role in our careers to merit a formalized definition? Well, I started Googling the term a few years back, and it turns out it is the second largest search professional development term behind general leadership effectiveness. And in amongst my Googling, I stumbled across Bates Communication in Boston, USA, who undertook the mammoth task of bringing science to the topic of executive presence. And through this process, they develop both a model and a definition. That is, the qualities of a leader that engage, align, inspire, and move people to take action. Bates developed this model to not only give leaders a definition they could understand and act on, but more importantly, a reason why they should care about it and why it matters. Now, through their robust scientific research, they were able to correlate that presence is a driving force behind individual and organizational performance. Like all 360 tools, the XPI is based on the perception of others, and often our intentions and the perception of others are not aligned. It uncovers with both science and data where people's blind spots are, where their perceived strengths are, and where there are opportunities to further develop their unique presence and their ability to influence in their current working environment. To complement the Bates, I have created my own model called the Principles of Presence and a diagnostic tool called the Presence Quotient. But instead of being based on the perception of others, mine is based on perception of self to support my belief that the first stage of change is self-awareness. We no longer need to just develop our IQ and our EQ, but also our PQ, our presence quotient. I'm excited that now I'm able to bring measurement to executive presence that up until now has been pretty vague for leaders. We can now make the intangible tangible. And you know what we do when we improve leaders and the performance of their organizations. That's a win-win I'm proud to be associated with. I hope you have enjoyed this week's episode of Pop TV. And until next week, keep being fabulous.